Beneath your feet lie the ghosts of empires, cities swallowed by jungles, deserts, and time. Lost Cities of Ancient America pulls you into the shadows of vanished worlds. Cahokia's colossal earthen mounds, the Maya's celestial temples, the Amazon's labyrinthine garden cities, and the ancestral Puebloan sky-high fortresses. How did these societies thrive? Why did they vanish? And what secrets do their ruins scream to us today? From cosmic rituals to ecological collapse, this is history as you've never seen it. Raw, untold, and urgent, ready to unearth secrets that defy textbooks. Hit play. The past isn't dead. It's buried, waiting for you to dig. Let's start exploring Lost Cities of Ancient America, secrets buried beneath our feet. In the heart of modern-day Illinois, a sprawling city once rivaled medieval London in population. Cahokia, the crown jewel of the Mississippian culture, was a marvel of engineering and spirituality. At its peak around 1050 CE, it housed over 20,000 people, centered around Monk's Mound, a colossal earthen pyramid larger than the Great Pyramid of Giza at its base. But how did a society without written records, wheels, or metal tools achieve such grandeur? Archaeologists believe Cahokia was a pilgrimage site, drawing people from across the continent for rituals tied to celestial events. The city's layout mirrored cosmic patterns, with wooden structures tracking solstices. Yet by 1350 CE, Cahokia was abandoned. Climate shifts, resource depletion, or social collapse. The debate rages on, but its silent mounds whisper of a civilization that mastered the land and then vanished. Life in Cahokia was a tapestry of ceremony, trade, and innovation. Artifacts reveal a society rich in symbolism. Engraved shell cups, copper ornaments, and stone tablets depicting the Birdman deity, a figure linked to fertility and warfare. The city's elites lived atop mounds, presiding over a hierarchical society fueled by maize agriculture. But Cahokia's true genius lay in its infrastructure. A network of causeways connected plazas, and a palisade wall with watchtowers hinted at tensions with outsiders. Recent LIDAR scans have uncovered even more mounds buried beneath farmland, suggesting Cahokia's influence stretched farther than imagined. Yet its decline remains a cautionary tale. Soil analysis shows deforestation and flooding eroded its agricultural base, while skeletal evidence reveals malnutrition and violence. Was Cahokia a victim of its own success? The legacy of Cahokia echoes in Native American oral traditions. The Osage, Pawnee, and other tribes speak of a city of the sun where ancestors communed with spirits. Today, Cahokia's mounds are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, yet most Americans have never heard of it. Why does this ancient metropolis linger in obscurity? Historians argue that Eurocentric narratives have long dismissed pre-Columbian achievements. But Cahokia forces us to rethink history. Here was a sophisticated urban center that thrived centuries before Columbus. As we grapple with its secrets, one question lingers. What other lost cities lie forgotten beneath our feet? High in the cliffs of the American Southwest, the ancestral Puebloans built cities that seemed to defy gravity. From Mesa Verde's sprawling cliff dwellings to Chaco Canyon's ceremonial complexes, these ancient people crafted a civilization in harmony with, and in defiance of, the harsh desert. Around 750 CE, they began constructing multi-story stone apartments tucked into alcoves, accessible only by rope or carved footholds. But why choose such precarious locations? Defense against invaders, protection from the elements, or something spiritual? The answer may lie in their cosmology. Petroglyphs depict Kashinas, spirit beings believed to inhabit the cliffs, while alignment of buildings with solstices suggests a deep celestial connection. Yet by 1300 CE, the Puebloans abandoned their homes. Drought, conflict, a sacred migration. The walls of Mesa Verde hold their secrets close. Chaco Canyon stands as the spiritual heart of the Puebloan world. Between 850 and 1250 CE, it became a hub of trade, astronomy, and ceremony. The canyon's great houses, like Pueblo Bonito, boasted hundreds of rooms, advanced masonry, and intricate ventilation systems. But Chaco's true power lay in its roads, over 400 miles of engineered pathways radiating outward, some 30 feet wide, connecting outlier communities. Archaeologists found macaw feathers from Mexico, turquoise from Nevada, and seashells from California, proving Chaco was a crossroads of continents. Yet there's no evidence of a ruling class. Was this a peaceful theocracy? A decentralized network of clans? The mystery deepens with evidence of ritual cannibalism and human sacrifice. Chaco's allure is undeniable, but its darkest rituals remind us that ancient America was no utopia. The ancestral Puebloans' descendants, the Hopi and Zuni, still recount stories of their ancestors' migration. They speak of a time when the gods grew displeased, forcing them to seek new homes. Modern science offers clues. Tree rings reveal a 50-year megadrought in the 12th century, while soil studies show over-farming depleted the land. Yet the Puebloans didn't vanish. They adapted. They moved to river valleys, refined their agriculture, and became the Pueblo tribes we know today. Their cliff dwellings, however, were left as monuments to a bygone era. As tourists gaze awestruck at Mesa Verde, one wonders, did the Puebloans intend these cities to be eternal, or were they always meant to be temporary sanctuaries? Deep in the rainforests of Guatemala and Mexico, the ruins of the Maya civilization rise like stone ghosts. Cities like Tikal, Palenque, and Calakmul were once bustling with mathematicians, astronomers, and kings who claimed descent from gods. The Maya perfected writing, charted Venus' orbit, and built pyramids aligned with cosmic events. Yet by 900 CE, their classic-era cities collapsed. What caused the fall of one of history's most advanced civilizations? Warfare, drought, overpopulation? The answer is written in blood and stone. Stela inscriptions tell of rival kingdoms locked in endless wars, while sediment cores from lakes reveal a century-long drought. But the Maya didn't disappear. They abandoned their cities to the jungle, leaving behind cryptic warnings for the future. Palenque, the city of King Pakal, offers a glimpse into Maya brilliance. In 683 CE, Pakal was buried in a sarcophagus beneath the Temple of Inscriptions, his body adorned with jade and his tomb inscribed with his journey to the underworld. The lid depicts Pakal riding a cosmic serpent into the stars, an image some fringe theorists call proof of ancient astronauts. Mainstream scholars roll their eyes, but the truth is no less astounding. The Maya mapped the heavens with naked-eye precision. Their calendar, spanning 5,000 years, still ends controversially in 2012, sparking global doomsday panic. Yet the real apocalypse was theirs. By 900 CE, trade routes faltered, monuments ceased, and the jungle reclaimed their cities. Was it ecological hubris, a divine punishment, or simply time? Today, archaeologists use lidar to peel back the forest canopy, revealing thousands of undiscovered structures. Farms, highways, and even ball courts emerge from the data, painting a picture of a civilization far more vast than imagined. Meanwhile, Maya descendants still perform rituals at ancient sites, keeping old traditions alive. The lesson of the Maya isn't just one of collapse, it's resilience. They adapted, migrated, and survived. Their cities may be lost, but their legacy endures in the million Maya people thriving today. As we uncover more ruins, we're forced to ask, did the Maya truly abandon their cities, or did they simply outgrow them? For centuries, the Amazon was dismissed as a pristine wilderness, too harsh for complex societies. But groundbreaking discoveries have shattered this myth. LiDAR scans now reveal vast networks of cities, roads, and farms hidden beneath the foliage. From 400-1500 CE, the Amazon teemed with civilizations like the Kuikugu, who built fortified villages, artificial ponds, and even garden cities sculpted into the landscape. These societies transformed the rainforest itself, engineering fertile terra preta soil to sustain millions. So why did European explorers see only untamed jungle? The answer is genocide. Diseases and invasions wiped out up to 90% of the Amazon's population, leaving the forest to erase their memory. But now, science is resurrecting their story. The scale of Amazonian urbanization is staggering. Near modern-day Bolivia, the Casared culture built pyramids and canals in a region once deemed uninhabitable. Their cities, connected by causeways, thrived on aquaculture and maize. Meanwhile, the Xinguano peoples constructed circular villages aligned with constellations, linked by wide roads, a design still used by their descendants. But the most haunting find is the geoglyphs, massive earthworks in geometric shapes, visible only from the air. Were these ceremonial sites, astronomical markers, or territorial symbols? No one knows, but their precision rivals Nazca. These discoveries force a rewrite of history. The Amazon was not a green desert, but a cradle of innovation, until colonialism turned it into a grave. What can these lost cities teach us today? The Amazonians mastered sustainable agriculture, creating terra preta, a carbon-rich soil still fertile after centuries. In an age of climate crisis, their techniques offer hope, yet their fate also warns of fragility. Deforestation and exploitation once destroyed their world. Now, history repeats. As loggers bulldoze areas hiding undiscovered ruins, we race against time to learn from the past. The Amazon's lost cities remind us that civilization is not about conquering nature, but coexisting with it. Will we listen, or let their legacy vanish again? The lost cities of ancient America are more than relics. They're mirrors. They reflect our own ambitions, follies, and fragile relationship with Earth. As we uncover their secrets, we uncover truths about ourselves. So the next time you walk through a forest or desert, remember, beneath your feet, empires sleep, waiting to be remembered. And that, my friends, is another fascinating chapter from the vaults of history. If you enjoyed unraveling the past with us, do not forget to hit that like button. It truly helps us keep history alive. Subscribe to Heretic History and press the bell icon so you never miss a legendary story from time's forgotten pages. You are the seekers of truth, the guardians of knowledge, and the explorers of time. Stay curious, stay inspired, and get ready for another thrilling dive into history, keeping yourself healthy and wealthy. See you in the next journey through time.